Hey everybody, your favorite tech thrall here, ready to push forward to high-tech circuitry today. Yeah, obviously we're going to get there here. Look at this, look at this. Yeah, we're going to do all this today. All of it, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at our chores. Okay, short discussion. We hear the ding, right? The ding of inevitability. The dinger is dinging furiously. And if we go and look, that's because no cotton guts. No cotton guts because, actually, for real, no cotton guts. Well, that's very sad, you might say. Then we go look at cotton guts. We see we're kind of making, but kind of not. We're out of Relesia seeds here, and there's a line for them. You can see right there. So we need to find a way to get more Relesia seeds, and that's going to need to get the Relesia upgrade and then get Relesia level 3. So that's on the list. We're also not going to do this right now. So maybe tomorrow we'll end up getting that together. If we get carbon fiber right now, and then upgrade to we do the upgrades and then we build out more Relesia. I think that'll be nice. Why isn't cold, clean air alarming? That's because you're not hooked up. It's because it's been so long since I did anything like this. I simply forgot how, right? It's like, this isn't alarming at all. That's a problem. You need both, I think. And like this, both. Alright, so are we alarming on cold, clean air? We should be. No, it's not completely empty. So, how do we do this again? That's the latch. That's establishing the latch. Oh, less than 100. Okay, so it isn't alarming yet. Alright. We're going to try to hook it up, though. So it was in left-hand side, second block, third from bottom. Left-hand side, second block, third from bottom. Cold, clean air. Like that. There you go. Alright, so the dinging's going to go on for a while. We're just going to not pay attention to that. Done. Animal science out. Okay, yeah, we have to take care of this. We're not pulling appropriate waste products out of the animal sample area. So this can rot to jerky. And right now we're only taking biocrud out. Now obviously we can have jerky on the belt. But how to make this work? So I think obviously the first thing to do is to also put jerky on this belt. Oh, it is. It is putting jerky and biocrud. Oh, wait a second. So where are you supposed to be taking this, good sir? Ah, directly to central waste. So it'll sort out both. All right, so this was never real. I was smarter than I thought. And so you put whatever on this belt, and whatever comes this way, and it comes right here, and you accept whatever again? Yes. And so the jerky will come in here. Well, what happens when it rots, like right here? Oh, there is no way to get rid of it. Ah, a problem exists still. Okay. All right, so we just have this waste hand right here also eject jerky and biocrud. There we go. So you get right there and you get right there. And that'll help, maybe. So science is going to roll to a stop for a while because no cotton guts. But wait, I need science in order to fix that. Ooh. That's a bit of a puzzler, isn't it? Yeah, just like that. So will I be able to get to Relesia? Well, this is going to just put whatever in this box. Okay, I guess that wasn't needed. Because it's going to just go into the box and then cycle through. Okay, that works. And now it makes its way over there. Okay, so we did improve this area a little bit. So I guess the question is, how much science do we have stored? Did I already erase that? I did. How much science do we have stored? How much? Is it a full thing? Yes. And waiting to dump? Yes. So I imagine, why is this empty? Oh, it's because it's supposed to be for something else. All right. Okay, so it looks like I need to kick this guy. Here, deliver whatever you got. Go. Because science has fallen slightly. And I'm just guessing. I didn't actually look. I'm just guessing that means a vat brain ran dry. Yeah, that's you. Okay. There's no need for that. We have more vat brain cartridges. So we have enough stored up, definitely, in order to get us through the Relesia sciences. And then we will be able to... Well, hold on. You can't fill your cargo. Because that doesn't work. Because it might not work like that, you know? So what I need is this. And I need you to read. I need you to read anything, everything, anything. Anything is greater than 2,000. There. And if we just pull all this out and we chuck it back in. Oh wait, because he's not regulated. All right, so what we want to do is add an action that's a circuit condition. Comparador equals go, please. And now you will just kind of wait. Give me all that back, if you wouldn't mind. And so it waits for it to be 2/3 full. If any of the input signals meet this condition, do we need a sum? Each. Maybe I have to add everything together. Maybe I need an adder combinator here. Maybe it also is working just like it is, but yeah, I don't know. And then you're going to be into there. Actually, we probably don't even need to do that, huh? Probably don't need this guy at all. So I want you to each plus 1. On the red line, then I want you to on the green line. Yes, we have no green in. Okay, then I want you to output total. There we go. And then it doesn't cycle over and over again. Okay, so I want you to wait until total is greater than, okay, static value. Total greater than 2,500. There you go. Now he's going to wait until there's at least 2,500 things in here. My dude. And when there's 2,500 things in here, he's going to fill cargo. Don't wait. Fill cargo and don't wait, and then empty cargo and do wait. Okay. All right. Good. This is different / better. In Relesia's, we're going to push off dedicated aug. There's some weird thing. I didn't look around much after last episode, which is why the chore list is so thin. But right... Oh, I know what this is. Don't I have this problem in a couple places? Maybe I should audit that. Yeah. So... what I need right here is just a guy that will do biomass and spolinen. Spolinen. There we go. I need you to just exit the system, please and thank you. And I'm pretty sure we have a burner somewhere around here for this. Or else, how else do we account for it? You know? Like, serious question, how do we account for it? The spoiling of stuff on the belt. Because I'm not seeing a boiler combo right now. I don't see it. Does it exit somehow otherwise? How do we get rid of this stuff? It doesn't get out here. Does it get on the... It shouldn't go on the food line. That would be wrong. Oh, here we go. It exits here and then makes it onto the B belt. The B vent. Alright, so, okay. That was correct. Good to know. However, we are not fixing this side too. So we have to take you. You have to go right there. And I might be tempted to say something like, let's get started on high-tech science, but no. We have to get started on Bhoomdos next. We have to do the next generation of that. Okay, so now that's out, and that'll be fine. Okay, good. Bhoomdos boomed a little too much. And we have to do a different design. So let's check on uplifting again. Still nothing. Probably won't be anything. You might have hit. Still at 3. Okay, so only a single hit. All right, let's go rework Bhoomdos. I had some ideas. And obviously we're going to have to get rid of some windmills, which is sad. I have to go find some extenders. No, wait. This is what I was going to do. I was going to do this test. No. It's just no. You guys are no. Are you live? Oh, you are live. Oh, get out of the range. Here, we got to stop this. Sorry, people. So these guys got to get picked up. They're going to boom too much, right? What I wanted to do is take one of you. Like, you will be the main one right here. This is where I want bots to live. And you will get power. And I want you to request all of these. You are requesting the bots be here. Yeah. And then I can do the other thing right here, right? And I can request no bots. And this way I can chuck a grenade right here. Oh, I don't want to... Here, guys, you're missing the point of this exercise. So this guy's going to come. He's going to grab... Oh, do I need more? We need more. More test subjects, please. We must conduct the experiments to uncover knowledge. Come over here. Come over here. Good. We will conduct the experiment with the grenade and the test subjects. Use grenade on test subject. Now, it's fine if they're here, right? Okay, we're going to get rid of those, actually. So, let's put in a whole new batch of test subjects. Right there. And then we huck a grenade. Great. And response comes... They'll arrive after the explosion. Good. The only way they're going to die is if there's multiple explosions. And that's, frankly... And then they fly back. They fly all the way back. Okay, good. All right, so now I need primitive equipment. I'm using nice equipment now, and there's honestly just no need for it, especially with 100 units of all of it just being destroyed every time there's a little whoopsies. So we're going to need you. We're definitely going to use you. And we're going to need yellow belt. Cowardly belt. It's probably in the first block. It's probably the very first thing I set up here, right? Alright, good. And now we're ready to go. Alright, so I have had thoughts. First thing was to establish the safety of our staff. We can't have the bots be blowing up. The logistic bots are another problem. But, okay, first and foremost, we're going to exit, we're going to exfiltrate all Bhoomdos here. I think that's probably going to be enough. Those things are very slow, but even with being slow... Oh, what am I doing? This is... Okay. You're within range. Ooh. I kind of want to touch the... That's probably just going to blow up, right? Because I don't want to lose this. I also don't... I guess this is... If of all the possible times to touch the belt, the walkway, this is the time. So I guess we just kind of accept that for right now, and we'll see the blast pattern. Because that should survive. It only gets tapped for 80. I mean, everything inside here is just friggin' dead. I suppose we don't have to be total barbarians. Alright, Bhoomdos. Like so. And we have a Bhoomdos line, and it's going to completely bypass the blast area. And we're going to skip through. And then just straight over and down, I think. I don't think anyone should have a problem with that. Well, it's going to look goofy. It can't be helped. Right there, and then like there. And then this just doesn't exist anymore. Okay, good. That will reduce the amount of destruction. Now, the other problem is we have to get this stuff in. And that's just going to be... Here, the feeder line comes out the direct opposite side, I guess. So, you're in the wrong spot. And I do not know if a... well, if I don't have any mechanical inserters over here, I don't have any power poles. If I don't have any powered inserters, you know? I have questions of whether or not this can keep up. But it does have, oh no, touch the belt, right? Touch the walkway. It does have, hand stack size enhancements. So maybe we just watch it. It's going to come all the way over here, and we're going to see how long it's going to take to fill up. So it needs to beat like 10 seconds. I don't know if it's going to beat 10 seconds. Maybe. Could always lose 2 every time. Oh, you're about to go, aren't you? Uh-oh. So let's just see if it's constant. Oh, it just paused. Now it's like it's about to blow. It's going to blow up on me. And then no. All right, so... Yeah, it looks like it could keep up. Just barely. Well, not even just barely. Fairly comfortably. Alright, so that's good. Alright, we have to research Religia stuff now. Let's start that. I've already decided which one of these I want. I'll go into it more later, but it's just, here, we'll go into that more later. And after this, we're going to get Relegia Stage 3. All right, so this is good. And I want you... Okay, so you're now a problem. Someone go snag that for me. I just didn't want to turn it on. So this is... Guys, do you see what you just left behind? All right, so good. This is making Bhoomdos, and this has minimum infrastructure. We no longer have to bring in power poles, so long as we have to get the circuit out somehow. But I'm pretty sure we want to read this. Okay, the last thing we have to get in is the fuel cell. And so we want to get that, because I can have another line like this, right? And just have a box out here and just holds them, and then we'll release them as needed. And we'll just be gambiting all of these belts every time it blows up. And that's fine. That's not a huge problem for me. But how would I get the wire out? Like, you would think substations would be able to help. But I don't want these ever to blow up. Okay. Can we get farther? This is probably still in the death zone. I mean, that's definitely 100% in the death zone. I wish I had like a bunkered, some kind of bunkered power pole. How much health do radar stations have? You have 1,000 health. And you can transmit stuff. So what's your wire connection range? That's probably not far enough, eh? Probably not. A lot of health, though. Pretty sure I cannot transmit on a belt, right? Connected to right there. And then if I connect over here, it probably isn't going to work, right? So we're probably not getting the signal in. No, we're not. It doesn't transmit signal. It only emits signal. So, no. This does not, in fact, work. Got it. And pick that up. So, what are we doing here? We have to find a way to get the fuel in. The requester chest, which will only request what this comes out as. That's maybe the best. Maybe. Because I don't want to fill the whole thing out. The whole thing is to conserve fuel rods. And I could have another line going up like right here, and you're just fuel rods. And it's just going to stop for right here, right now. And then pull one over whenever there's a reading. I guess that's what we have to do, huh? So we will have fuel cell here. Just use your imagination for a moment. Let me take all this. This is all just sacrificial belt. But how do I get the signal down? So we could do something like this. And then this is off center. This is no good. Could dribble them in at a rate. Like have them go this way and then underground. Man, I hope those survive. think they should. They're far enough away. So what we do is this. So like so, and then you are hand size 1. And I want you to be enabled based on... Oh, we can't even reach. So this doesn't work. Okay. Okay, we'll fix this. It'll be okay. Maybe it won't be okay because I have no room in my inventory. Because I'm overfilled still. You go that way, pick up all this. So all that goes over there, and then just a whole lot of navins. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Then I'll get rid of these spores at some point, maybe. Here, I'll just dunk them in. You don't have any fuel. You do have fuel. Gotta get out of the way. Alright, so instead of doing this here, we do this here. I kind of wish I'd left myself a lot more room with navins, right? And we get fuel rods in here somehow. Don't worry, it'll happen somehow. What I want you to do... You're slow. Everyone's got to be slow if possible. Then you are 1... And then I want you to read belt contents, hold all belt. I want you to go so long as fuel rod equals 0. Only put things on this belt when fuel rod is 0. All right, you can do this now. Then it'll eliminate any need of this. And let's just try to see what kind of rates we'll get. So we can just turn this on for the moment and just watch it. It isn't complete. We're still in testing mode here. Give me all that. All that. Here, take this, and take all that. We'll figure the rest of this out later. This is going to lead to a much simpler setup here. Especially if, hopefully, these survive. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. Alright, so power this guy on. Watch it. It's going to fill this belt, and this belt's going to go all the way up, I guess, with fuel rods. So we'll put 1 on, and that's it. So it's content right now. The fuel rod is moving towards the core. The fuel rod approaches the core. We won't need any Logibots. As the fuel rod reaches the core, it gets loaded in. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. And it doesn't blow up this. So long as it reaches, the only time it's in danger is when it's on this belt right here. Like right now, that guy's being gambited. And I suppose 1 blowing up isn't that much of a tragedy. And so it's going to reach here. And it's definitely going to reach, so it's going to fill up to like 5 fuel rods, and there's going to be 1 sitting here. And that's going to be the rod that gets blown up when this all goes to hell. And I suppose that's just the cost of having Bhoomdos then, right? Okay. We'll try this until we get a giant explosion. So what we need now is mechanical inserters, slow belt, yellow belt, and water. An underground pipe, and everything else is out of range. And hopefully these survive. They look like they're out of range. They should be, if they're damaged, that's okay, so long as they're not blown up. And then repair packs, and then construction bots. And then we'll find a way to get the fuel rods onto this belt right here. And then we can just build another one right up there, and we'll have pretty good Bhoomdos throughput, right? So the fuel rod is approaching the core. This might get imbalanced later when it starts I can always add more. I could slow it down by putting a serpentine belt, gambiting more belt, as opposed to a fuel rod, but I don't think that's a huge thing. Okay, Bhoomdos Mark II going. We now wait for the giant catastrophic, the earth-shattering kaboom. Once we get an earth-shattering kaboom, we will know whether or not this is good or not. It's remarkable. I chose this. I'm going to start telling everybody that I chose my city blocks to be the exact radius of a nuclear explosion. I think it's going to provoke more questions. You know? I think people are going to go like, what is that? What does that have to do with anything? And I just go, what do you mean? Of course that's how it goes. All right, so we're done here. So we have to get 66 science a minute. Wow. And that's because it's a reworked lower level tech, isn't it? Wow, that's a lot of science per minute. It's just going to rip through this. Maybe we'll be able to do Relisias today. So what's our problem? Why aren't we going max speed? Well, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. All I know is I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Let's put it back. So, too much of this. Too much of that. Way too much of these guys. Oh, I've got to go through all of this. I've got too much of that, too much of that. It's because I was standing around with personal logistics on after I had messed with my inventory. Here, take those Bhoomdos. I'm not sure you can. Oh, you can. Nice. And we're going to put this back real nice, real pretty. And we're just going to try to... No, we got to put these guys back now. And just put some of this back. Okay, good enough. So it's time to proceed to forward progress. We're done with our chores and our upgrades. Yes, I know the dinghy is going. That's because of cotton guts. Let's go take a look at that again. Cotton guts are kind of being made. What's wrong here? Cotton guts are totally being made. So you're about to deliver. Wait, you have cotton guts. Oh, you're stuck. I didn't realize it was stuck. Some cotton gut studs got it. Oh, probably when I upgrade everything. I probably did it at a distance, leading to pollution. My dude, I'm right here. Pollution. Okay. Maybe we have no problems with cotton guts. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overreacting one more time. Maybe not. So these guys just aren't putting them onto the belt. That's because we have 3K cotton guts on the belt. And that's because we weren't absorbing. Maybe we don't need this upgrade. Because we have a full thing right there. I mean, well, that would be pleasant. But wait, we still don't have any Relisia seeds. They're going to run out. So maybe it's a surge kind of thing. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's bring up Mr. Notepad and figure out what we're going to do today. So this is our goal. I think we're going to continue with cold, clean air and get to here. And maybe even get to processor. No, we're going to do that on site. But this has to do to be dealt with now. So where is next level silicon recipe? It's semiconduct. Oh, there's only 2 of them. And we have the best of them. So really, where's the times 20 of everything else? Like, where's the times 20 for this and this and this? But this is the only recipe we got. So it's add 2 lithium plates to get double the amount out. Okay. I've got lithium plates. And then we have to do this. Oh, I probably should have. Here. We'll deal with upgrading the other one right now, and then we'll deal with making the other. We need 10 gas processing units, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we'll go back. Semiconduct. I'll look at it again. Yes. 10 gas processing units. This is what we always start with. Where are you, gas procs? Thank you. And we will try to implement this. And I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. Tin. It's not that. Didn't I put it in line with the coal or the bitumen? No, I put it in line with the coal. Which I still can't find, even though I have named. Right here. Ah, yeah, in line with the coal. Which is still a mystery to me, I guess. No, too far. Why did I do coal all the way down here? Ah, all I had to do is go one more area, or 2 more. Then we will deal with semiconductors. So first and foremost, this is full up. That's great. This is full up. It doesn't really need an upgrade. But here's the problem, right? Well, okay. It would just have to be zinc acetate gets upgraded. So grab all that. I want you to use this better recipe for capacitor. Okay, that's coming. All right, so you're going to need lithium plate, but we're going to have to turn this into a half lithium, half acetate line. And what's our ratio? 1 acetate to 2 plates. So that's yeah, we do want to do this. It's just, oh, and this is a good time. So I want you to stop. So I guess right here, we're going to load items until you have zinc acetate in quantity 3,000, right? And you do that. Now we go to the lithium outpost, which is way up here. This is where we put lithium for some reason. And I want you to load items until you have lithium in quantity 6,000. No. Load items until we have lithium in quantity 6,000. Great. And then you come here and you don't empty your cargo anymore. You wait for a circuit condition, which is comparator equals go. Then you unload. 1, 2, 6K, 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 3K. Okay. That is your new job. Please go and do it. Now we have this problem. We have too much of this. So we're probably going to do this for a little while. Oh, we also have to regulate this. Like so. And you have to be 1, 2, and that's probably fine, right? Okay. So, I need another box. And I need to turn logistics off this time. Because you have to be lithium. Lithium plate. And you, right here, need to be zinc acetate. That's half and half now, and I have to stand on the edge right here, and we just have to fill our inventory. That's it. That's all we're doing. Just wait until one side of this belt runs out. And then we return with a V, probably. Okay, and good. So, I wonder why it's slowing down. All this goes back, and you go back. And we're going to want to do... So now the problem is we have way too much of this right here. Probably I set this up wrong. Probably, almost certainly. But at least this is going to be nice when it's finished. I wonder why you get a 20 recipe for these, but you don't get a 20 recipe for any of the others. Like, it's just, are these needed that much more? Do not know. Alright, this doesn't work. This is a problem. This is not a solution. This is a problem. What I need is, honestly, just this. There. And we need to make room here. And we kind of can't. I wonder what order I put the events in. Lithium first. But it will never have that, so do that, and then, but it will never have that. It'll get stuck. How to do this? Because I need to get all this out. I guess I just have to toss them into sheds. And then by the time I come through here in order to put, yeah, that works. By the time I come through here in order to put beacons on everything, these should be drained out. Okay, this should probably work. Let's see. Take all this stuff. Good, we should have upgraded this. Now, I think we want to do this, just copy and paste right here. No, we don't have room. We want to copy and paste beyond this guy. Why don't I get a better recipe here? What a mystery. So, it's just the same thing over again, right? Let's check on that. Give me a gas proc. We're going to use you, the fancy new one. It's just wafers right there, plate, which we'll bring in, and then etching solution and cold clean air. So yes, it is just a copy paste of this happy boy. Right there. That's pretty rational. Hopefully I don't overflow my inventory, he says, knowing full well he always overflows his inventory. No, he didn't. Weird. Alright, new orders. You are doing this instead. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to biofluid. Yeah, we can... It's going to run at about 100 a second, but we can still biofluid in the cold, clean air. Almost certain that's going to work. I have to work on the biofluid fix. I'm the only one who's going to do it, so I got to do it. The next stage is to write up my idea. My idea is the only one that anyone is commenting on. No one else is coming up with any ideas, so, I mean, there you go. Want to know which idea we're doing? We're doing that one. By virtue of being the only one that has any chance of being implemented. So I need to write that up, and I need to toss it up on the GitHub as a proposed solution, and then take comment. There will be no comment, I think, because of no one else is going to do this. So here, don't do here. Go all the way down. Then I have to make a few more entities and build out a new system, and then test the system quite a bit. And then if that testing goes well, which it probably should, cold, clean air, you. Bring it over. And if necessary, I will run a line as per protocol. Well, this is just the wrong place to be. So, tech came in. Yeah, we're just doing this ugly. But, alright, that's fine. Thank you for more tech. Now we want religias again. This is a good upgrade. This just asks for syngas and flue gas, and I got that. I got lots of that. It doesn't use that much, and flue gas is just waste, and it produces a lot more. Here, we end up getting dry religio, which is used for something. Religio powder, religio extract. I don't know what this is for. Here, enlighten me. It's for a zinc nano compound. And that's pretty much it. Good to know. That'll be done eventually. Maybe I can uplift religias again. It's been a while. What's this take? It means I have to set up a religia area up here. Maybe I'll get to it. But this is real good. Here, take a look. This takes 13 seeds and makes 25 religias. This takes 2 more gases. And takes 18 seeds to make 50 religias. That's great. And the upgrade, I'm going to get the paper towel upgrade, which is double seeds from your religias, which is, what more do you want? So on the assumption that we actually do have a religia problem, we now have religia solutions prepped and ready. Anyway, there's our cold clean air. Our etching solution comes in as per always. So you got that. That's coming. So we need to get Nexlit, unfortunately. Oh, wait a second. We did this a bit wrong, didn't we? Because we needed this. We copied the wrong one. Oh, and that's going to hurt. Because I have to pick all of this up now. Yeah, this is going to sting. Okay, everybody just hold on. Good news about... Did I turn personal logistics? No, I didn't. Good. Alright, so I need to pick all of this up because all y'all are wrong. Well, up to right here, you're wrong. It's like so. Oh, and I didn't put my bots down. Off you go, friends. And I realize that this is going to be an enormous pain, for which I apologize. We haven't gotten a boom yet. Of course, it's only been like 20 minutes. We wouldn't have expected a boom. The Bhoomdos compound. It appears to be working. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure when it blows up, it doesn't affect this, so it won't affect the ones being held. It's like there's one right there. That's the sacrificial fuel cell. That will get blown up when it's all blown up. That's acceptable. It is. And then obviously all of the ash and all of the spores, we'll lose those and we don't really care. Yeah. All right. Luckily these guys can't take damage. Or else trying to path everything around here would be a real pain. I have to make this way outside the factory and then like to the extreme on one of the factory sides. Anyway, as I was mumbling right here, we need to do this instead. So this gets slapped in right here. Really? All right, hold on. Apparently we didn't rip up enough. So let's try this again. So we'll grab all of you up to this point. All right, the offset's a little different. But it will fit in. Okay, good. Then I have to get rid of all these wafers somehow. Who wants wafers? Wafers for everybody. Who wants wafers? Wafer party. It's a wafer party. I wonder why it kicks them forward. It was in a stalled position trying to exhale its equipment. There, the lithium made its way in. Okay, good. Good. So now, to make this work, I have to pick up all my stuff again. There, make real. However, this isn't what we're doing. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. So, good? Oh, and of course, this doesn't belong here. Alright, and lastly, we have etching fluid in where the clean air needs to be. But I can flip everyone around and we can deal with this situation. Why did etching fluid ever flow into this? We have clean air. That's what happened right there. But etching fluid made its way in somehow. So this was in fact correct before, and now we have a bit of a situation. So I want a tank right here. And I want a pump. I want our etching fluid to GTFO of this pipe. All right, fall to 0, please. All right, and then I'll flush the rest. That's fine. Now we have cold, clean air. Okay, so our situation is resolving itself. So we just have to tap in right there, right? And that is no problem. Okay, all right, so better. Now we need plates and wafers, neither of which is... Let's just go get NEXLIT plates right now. Whale, go and do my bit. Oh, be mind wiped. Go get me NEXLIT plates. I need them. Right here. Looks like whatever NEXLIT problem we had is now resolved. Then empty cargo. And you just do this forever. All right, go do it. And then you're just NEXLIT. So just doesn't even matter. Maybe I should only put it on... No, there's no reason to put it only on one side because of... it will never need that because there's no upgrading for this. This is terminal. This only gets sped, which is why we have space for beacons right there. All right, silicon wafers, and then we're out. So you got to go right there. Why aren't you loading in? Okay, because of this. All right, there's going to be your wafers, and the south side has wafers already. Yeah, so this is about to surge forward. So another whale, please, actually. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, we're still full? There we go. All right, another whale. Your job is to be whale hungry. And now I want you to go, well, right here, frankly. I want you to fill cargo. And then, after that, you have to go all the way to the electronics stack where we have left a hole right there for empty cargo. Okay, so come on, my friend. Off with you now. So he'll be back. Don't worry about him. And then we can say we have heavily doped P-silicon, which is used for stuff, I suppose. Are you about to arrive? Where are you? You should be here by now. No, you're just flying over science. All right, so we should consider what we're doing next. All right, check this off. The most important part of any episode. check, and this is actually a real good time for me to take a pause. I think when I get back, we're gonna start working on this stuff. We're gonna try to get NENBIT and then superconducting wire, then maybe even get all the way up to superconducting coil today. Then we'll probably, this is another easy one, glass fibers and fiberglass. That's coming. It just needs to be worked on, you know? All right, one last look around. How are we doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Hold on. While it's in my head, I need to go distribute commuts. Because the more I pay attention to this, the faster it goes by, like, a lot. It takes forever to get these things up and going. But we can manage this. Kumuts? No, Fidai. So you have now completed 6 products. Wow. Wow, buddy. And so the Kumuts should be in the Kumla. Yeah, nice. And so, time to start up still more. Go. Go. And go. And then go. Our colony is growing. Go. 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 All right. Let's check in on Fidai's while we're here. So it really looks like we can only keep like 2 dance floors going. Well, that's on making Fidai's. How about up here? What's your problem up here? We only have 32 Fidai's on the belt. Oh, it's because they keep getting captured. It's going to keep doing that until this box is filled. Not that box. This box. And that'll happen sometime. And then the dance party will really get started. All right. I need to take a break. You guys just need to sit here. God, the factory's big now. And once I am finished with those things I need to do, I will be back. I think this is a decent solution. It's probably gambiting probably 100 units of belt, probably. But very little else. And it's so fuel rod efficient now, and that's the hard part. Okay, good. I gotta take a break. I'll be back. Everybody sit here. Pause. Oh man, I'm back. What was I doing? What was going on? What are all these things flying around? Okay, I think I'm doing something, right? We're researching Relesia. Science is going. I just got done building out the semiconductor thing, right? Yeah, that's what I did. Not this, that. This is running? Yes, you are running. Just not running very well. Okay, so good. Yes, that's what we wanted. All right, so now we're dealing with just some random bit of high-tech science. Oh yeah, we're just going to do superconducting coil. Because NENBIT Matrix, if I remember, NENBIT, you're just a whole bunch of Nexalit Matrix. That's actually a lot of Nexalit Matrix. And you're made in a automated factory. And then we go to superconducting wire. No. Wait. No, wait. NENBIT Matrix. NENBIT Matrix then goes to superconducting wire right here. Zinc silver alloy costs a fuel rod each, just remember. And then that's in a research center, really. And this takes how long? 10 seconds? It's not bad. We should probably prod this. Probably. And then this goes into a superconducting coil with a coil core, which is just done in one of these. So we need a research center and then we need a bunch of assemblers. Let's go take a look at rates and get an idea of what we're getting ourselves into. Are we actually making research centers now? Where would I put these if that was true? I seem to remember we have struggled in having them... Oh, it's right there. There we go. Oh, and we got a lot of silicon. I'll drop that off over in electronics. Then probably we'll need another one of these. Just cause. Alright, let's go. Let's go see if we can get all the way through this today. And I believe we were going to hang this off the bottom of where NENBIT Matrix is today. So this is being made. This is probably good. This is not having a lot. It's not backed up to this. That's probably bad. Let's just not pay attention to any of that, right? There you go. Alright, we make NENBIT matrices. NENBIT matrices around here, like right here? Yes, actually, exactly here. Okay, so, notepad, go away. So we want to make a NENBIT matrix. Let's just get an idea of what we're going to be doing for scaling here. So we want NENBIT. There we go. So you're going to need 10 NENBIT matrices, 1.33 a second. These things are made fairly quickly, though I imagine they eat a lot of NENBIT, don't they? Okay, 1 NENBIT plate per and a bunch of epoxy. We're going to need a lot of epoxy coming up. And right now we only get it by throwing ponies in an impact crusher. And we're not even doing that right now. Why? Oh, is it because we're full up? Okay, so we're full up. So this still only produces 0.5 epoxy a second. That's probably not going to fly. We probably have to do the actual epoxy recipe, even though I don't want to. Ugh, we'll have to make an epoxy palace at some point. Anyway, don't think about that. And then we go into a research center. Mr. Research Center here. We're going to need to do this at some point. Like some myoglobin? Alright, don't think about that. Don't look at it, don't think about it. Superconducting wire. So I can do a whole block of these guys and make a whole bunch of NENBITs. And then be an equal number of this, almost. This actually goes pretty fast. It makes 1 a second, but it makes, yeah, that's pretty fast. And then all of this can be prodded, which means it definitely should. And especially if we're backing up like this. I need lots of prod mods. Anyway, I should build without prod mods and then use prod mods later on to expand. What are we doing now? Off to NENBIT, we need superconducting wire, and that's U, but we also need coil core, which is right there. So this is our world. So you eat 4 of these a second. So you need 4 of these guys to run this guy totally. And you only need 1 of these to run that guy. Okay, that's a little weird. And NENBIT matrices are used all over the place, right? Go take a look. Yeah, you have wide applicability, including FDI too, which should be coming soon. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna need it. Okay, this is the next level, I guess. Condo substrate. And I guess we need it in special small parts too. Yeah, we do. That's unfortunate. I can also do carbon fiber, but that's not needed quite yet. It's not on the list. All right, so let's just stop thinking. What we're going to do is we're going to build an entire block of this and hope it's going to be enough to supply all our needs. And then you are not an export? Let me check. No, you are an export. It's the exact opposite of what I just said. So we need to overbuild this. And it's a 1-to-1. So, okay, I see how that's going to have to go. And then this guy, superconducting coil, gets used in lots of places, I imagine. No, actually. That's really weird. Huh. So we're likely going to take this block, and then this block, or maybe just the rest of this block. I don't know. Let's try to build this out then. This goes here. And then this goes here. We haven't gotten a boom yet from the Bhoomdos. Soon. Ew. Big ew. Ew. Who let this happen? Disgusting. And I have to come for all of this soon. Alright, so you guys, you're voted off the island. You're coming down there. Alright, Mr. NENBIT Matrix. It's just we're gonna get next-lit matrices coming in right here, and then we're gonna just get a whole line of these things. So can I just copy this? How many materials do we need? 3 solids in. So no, we need a snake belt followed by an inside out belt. Does that make sense to anyone here? Could be doing it like this in this style. Why wouldn't I be doing it in this style? Well, because I'm building off the bottom of this. Maybe I'll do this in this style right here. But I don't think it's going to work with research centers. So maybe I just stop talking and just start doing. It's like right here. This is kind of what I need. But that's not... Is this enough? I don't think it's exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. It's like right here. Only that's not exactly what I'm looking for either. It's like right there would be kind of perfect, right? Let's see if this works. We're going to have to rework a lot of this, but just hang with me. Alright, so we will start right here, I think. Right there. Yes. And I'm pretty sure they're the same size. Why didn't I get the bit on the other side? Here. So you go here. Yeah, they're the same size. Okay, come on. Get out of the way. Just because the engineer is no excuse to be fat like that. Okay, right there. Right there. And so we'll have everything coming around the top and the bottom. Here, we'll have it coming out the bottom this time because we're feeding in from the top. So all of you get reversed. It really doesn't matter where these guys are. And we'll work on that. And I guess it does really matter because the belt will be going the other way and I'll have to rebuild it. So I guess I'm rebuilding it anyway and nothing matters. Okay, nothing matters. Nothing matters at all. Nihilism has won. We're just gonna do it all by hand. So, what I want is NENBIT. You're used in lots of stuff. I really feel like I should be overbuilding this. And here we are, I guess. So, grab you, grab you. It looks like I have just not grabbed anything that I need to succeed. There, NENBIT Matrix. And now we need a serpentine belt going this way. Thank you. And this is very difficult, so I don't know why I spend any time at all looking for it when I could just build it super quickly. And then there we go. We'll have this going just like so. There are ways to make this easier. No. Yes. Like this. Alright. And then we'll hook this up like so. We'll get next-lit matrices in right here, and it will be super easy. We'll have it centered. Oh, just like that, actually. Exactly like this, in fact. And then just across the street. No, just one, I think. Maybe 2. All right, fine, it'll be 2. And you guys right here are regulated. You guys will Nexilet, your matrix. Yeah, there you go. Is less than, let's call it 50. So you'll put 1 block of these in and it will pass through, and that's fine. Okay, good. Let's test it out, right? Do me proud. And now it's stopped because it has over 50. Beautiful. And then we will put them all in this belt. So let's go call everything to me now. What we are looking for is now nanocrystalline cellulose and titanium niobium, or niobium titanium. And our number is, you're both to 100, right? Yeah. 5. So 9,000 divided by 5, rounding down, it's going to be 150. That's not a good number. No. 1,500. 1,500. That's a pretty good number. And that leaves space for the next lit matrix and is generally okay. All right, so we're going to want 4,500 nanocrystalline cellulose. Then we want 3,000 niobium titanium. Niobium titanium. Okay, great. So next, a whale. Mr. Whale. Why hasn't anyone brought me any more whales? Mr. Whale, you have a job. You must be whale hungry. Then I want you to go and get nanocrystalline cellulose, which is in just a weirdo position in the 5 stack, right? Here, go get niobium titanium, which looks like this. It's right there. Great. Load items to 3,000. Then add destination. Nanocrystalline cellulose. Good. Load items 145. There we go. Right there. Then you come here. You wait for a circuit condition. That is, of course, as always, comparator equals go. Unload. Unload. 1, 2. 4,500. 3,000. Okay. You are now ready to go, my friend. Congratulations. May you have a beautiful career. Off with you now. There. I should probably... I guess next lit matrix gets all to itself. So grab that. Right there. Bang, 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 bang. And we don't really need 2 of these, I think. I don't think we need 4 of these here. So you are nanocrystalline cellulose. You are the other thing. And then you are both of those things. And done. Okay, beautiful. All wired. Stick that there. Stick that there. And in a minute here, we will have NENBIT Matrix. And the world shall never be the same. Okay, good. So, and we're going to do the exact same thing we just did with the matrix right here with NENBIT Matrix, and we're going to come down here and we're going to build up more. Only you need to be exported. Which means we need more whales. Is anyone bringing me a whale? Any of you whaling me? No. None of you are. I see no whales. Oh, there's a whale. Hey. Hey, hey. No, it brought me an outpost. Big sad. I could probably get by with just a caravan for right now. Maybe I should try that. Just have that be the initial position. Wonder if Utoya Low has evolved yet. Look at me going into the whale box myself with my own hands. Very sad. All right, so this is on the... Oh, we never did the turnaround. So that's my fault. One shouldn't run on energy drink, even when running is all you want to do on energy drink. It's so easy. Okay, there we go. Then all this is going... That's a lot of epoxy. We are using a lot of epoxy. We're just going to let it go. Like I said, my policy is to do everything without beacons or mods first. And then we use the beacon or the mod in order to extend from what we've made. Allows us to overbuild and then overbuild some more. All right, next up, we're going to get to superconducting wire today. We are. We're not done here, unfortunately. Do we have any room? We don't. Well, hell. I should have taken care of this beforehand. Let's go stop in at the digestion area. I mean, this certainly looks healthy. Everything going. Making vat brains? No, we're not. It's trying to overflow. Looks like we had someone came and kidnapped some brains. All right, so all of you right here. You must come and be here then, right? This is correct, yes? Okay, that looks good. So we're going to start with just a caravan, see what happens. Dinosaur hungry. That's great. Add destination. Whole bunch of NENBIT matrices right here. Oh, it's making. Fill cargo, then come right here. I want you to empty cargo. And you do this forever. Off you go. And I don't think I can alarm on any of these. Why is this... Where is this caravan out of food? Oh. He wasn't, in fact, out of food. I really want to see a boom. I want to know if the Bhoomdos is working. It only makes 2 at a time. Wow, this uses a lot of Nextlit. Yeah. Yeah, these things are expensive. And it probably gets even worse, doesn't it? Anyway. Now we have to... This is expensive. That silver zinc alloy. Each one of you is a fuel rod, right? Oh, no. No, wait. This is later on. How about right now? No, it's not. I'm thinking of something else. Huh. All right, so it isn't that expensive. It is 20 silver plate, though. That, at very least, is some energy. So what we need right now... It's kind of like this, only different. Like, it's literally kind of... Well, no. No, it's not like this in any regard, really. So what we need to do is grab all this, and you're coming south. And you're going to be something like this. Maybe even like this, right? Something like that. And that's right, and that's right. And then we're going to need a whole bunch of you guys. And so these eat NENBIT matrices of 0.2 a second. This produces a little more than that. So we're shooting for around 10 of these guys. So let's see what happens when I try to make that work. Because I'm pretty sure these are just chunky boys. Am I not going to ever get more than 4 in? Like, let's assume I can put this on top somehow. Let's assume I can make that work. And then Move it over this way. Yeah, then I can put in one more. Okay, so that'll work. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where this guy has to go. Kick you down there. Good, good, good. And then we need an out, which is this guy right here. And so this looks appropriately sized. I mean, it looks very overbuilt, but it's going to do the job, right? All right, so what I need out of life is to grab this guy and put him right here, I think. No. Maybe we have to move this down a little bit. Give me my unit. So you have to be like this. So nice I can just put this down. That was in the wrong spot. So nice I can put it down in the right spot. And then we'll circle around and you'll go the other way. Right? Right? And then it will stop. So we have to find a way. We can move down like 2 more and still be in the shadow of what we need to be in. So like right there. And obviously we have to move the standard windmill power poles back. All right, we can make this work. All right, you need 4 things, one of which is going to come in right here. So that's all right. Okay, so what we need is now 10 tin plate. Almost calls for sushi, but not quite. So I guess you have to be like this. 3, like there, like there, like there, and like there. And you will be tin plate, and you will be optical fiber. Many trits perished for this situation. So like so, and like so. And then this guy on this side, you will be the silver zinc. Yeah, right there. And then right here, we'll get this guy out. Here, we want precisely this. It ends up coming... Okay, I guess precisely this implies that... here, you guys need to be mind wiped. Okay, good. Then right here, that'll start coming down. Then we find a good line, I guess, which should be right here. And it will hook in. There we go, right? All right, there is the NENBIT Matrix. There is that coming in. There are those 2, and then you will... Why did I put it going the wrong way? Welcome to the world of natural mystery. There. And that gets the materials on the belt. We're going to clip this. No, we're not. Full forward, I believe. So good. And this is going pretty quick. And that's good. I put this in a very awkward spot. That's good. I should make myself some popcorn tonight. That would be good. All right, and so just as per normal right here. And later on, we will beacon the snot out of this in order to squeeze out the last bits of efficiency. And hopefully not have to rebuild this ever. All right, so we need out, right? So it's out, 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 out. Easy enough. Then we have, it's whale time, right? Whale time and curl time, but first whale. All right, what's our number? We have things that all stack to 100, so that's good. And now our number is, here, let's write this down, because we're not that bright. 5 optical fiber, 1 silver zinc, 10 tin plate. So our number is 16, and we don't have to leave any space whatsoever. So our number is 500. So 2,500 optical fiber, 500 silver zinc, 5,000 tin plate. Mr. Whale, where are you? It's time to condense down materials. I want you, first off, to go get tin plate, which is right around here. So load items 4 and 5,000. Great. Then another destination, and we have to go way back. Even though we were right there. Silver zinc. And then load items until we have silver zinc. There was a alloy there that just wasn't there. I should take a look at that. And then optical fiber. Right there. Then load items until optical fiber is 2,500. Right. You come here. Circuit condition. Comparator equals go. Unload. 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 1, 2, 3. 2,500. 500. 5,000. Great. You are now ready to go, my good friend, Mr. Whale. Take that food and go and do my bidding. All right, so you need 1, 2, 4. And that'll trigger the drop, and you are all configured, so we are now done here. So hurry. Yeah, I did energy drink just to move across this block. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. So what this guy has to do is come this way. Like that. And you come down here like that. And it just works. Except for the part where we don't put any power in this guy. In which case it does not work. Alright, who wants a NENBIT Matrix? Alright, so now we're just kind of waiting, right? Okay, while we're doing that, let's fly back over and... Aren't we missing an alloy right here? What is this? This is... lead Timmy. How are we missing lead Timmy? I thought I made an entire area for this. So I did. And so it is being made. I wonder if this is just really on the edge. Lead antimony. Yep indeed. I have a solution for this. Here, watch this. I have a trick developed specially for this situation. And it is right here. It's called just double it. There we go. Let's just double it. We're having trouble with this particular material. Let's just double it. Why not just go and just throw down a double? Just grab all you. I'm told there's an easier way to do this. I haven't figured out what it is yet. People have tried to explain it. I am very dense. You must forgive me. I'm not doing things the best way. And look, we just doubled it. I kind of feel like putting down a efficiency beacon. In fact, for all of this, I probably should. Here. Can we do a 5-2? I think that'll probably work, right? Yeah, that hits everybody. Oh, and you're powered? Good. So now it lopped off 60 a second on just these, and probably 30 a second on these. So nearly 100 a second saved, all for some power. Okay. Let's see if this... We'll give it a few minutes, and then we'll check Lead Timmy and see if it jerked up. Why isn't my Bhoomdos a booming? I want to see the boom. You don't make Bhoomdos because you don't want to see booms. All right, here we go. We came back at the right time. What are you doing here? Oh, that's not what we want. We want lead tin plate. Try that now. All right, sorry. Bad advice. I gave bad advice. There we go. We're making superconducting wire, and this has to be exported. Just like the NENBIT Matrix. So, Mr. Dinosaur, you have to be dinosaur hungry. And then I want you to come here. I want you to fill cargo. And then I want you to haul it right there. And I want you to dunk it there. Empty cargo. And then here is some bribe. This is in fact a bribe. Off you go. Oh, instead of grabbing any, he went and he's gonna go get food. Thanks, guy. Thanks. Yeah, it's just fine. I have to get rid of this. Trash it. Alright, so why aren't we doing the thing here? Why isn't this happening? Because it doesn't work like I think it was supposed to work. Alright, got it. Understood. I can conceive of being wrong. It's a situation I've seen before. There we go. Now all these guys are going. Alright, lots of superconducting wire. One of these days I'll come in and prod mod it, and we'll get even more. So, great. Next up, we have to do kind of a combo, right? Because we need this, and this eats 0.4 a second, and this makes 0.5 a second. So we need these in 1-to-1 relation. And my superconducting coil right here, which really feels like it should be needed more. Really feels like this stuff should be more important than it is. I don't know. Well, anyway, these have to be in 1-to-1 correspondence, and we're making 1 a second of superconducting wire. So we're making 10 a second all told when it's working, which it isn't. And then right here, which needs even more prod, you are eating 4 a second. So it looks like what I really want to do is just 1 row of these. I'm always going to need fewer of these than anything else. And we can probably use affected by productivity. So this just gets stacked and stacked and stacked and stacked. Is it neodymium ferroboron? Yeah, that's the one that uses a fuel cell. Let's look around. Leisure working. No, things are going all right. Everything's fine here. Do I see? No, I don't. I thought I thought I saw a flash of red. You guys are way late. I gotta go clean that out before the end of the episode or it's gonna jam. It's been a while since I've had this trash. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, there we go. Reneas are going, so we can upgrade this to the next tier, probably tomorrow. So what we want is a situation like this. What do you need? Copper cable, nexalit plate, and ferrite, and that makes 1 core. And you need that and that and this and this. So we need 5 things in, basically. Can I manage that? 40 copper cable is a lot of copper cable. It stacks to 200, but that doesn't help very much. And then right here, so we need 5 things in. A lot of them are big. All right, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to have an in and an in back here. Hopefully I can make that work. Oh, we can't. Oh, no. We can't put a full 4 because of that situation up there. This is the wrong place to put it. I should really be going right out here. Crossing the street here and then doing it. So how am I going to make this work? I need two outposts for in. And it's just, it can't be done. Like, not even ugly done. So it would have to be done like this. Like, that's just horrible. I could pull this off and take it over to this place next door. I don't know about that. Should I make just 1 row of coil cores here? Should I make the coil cores over there and then ship them in? What would this look like? This makes 1 superconducting coil. The superconducting coil is made in... This goes in here, and then this goes in high flux core, and then it goes into blue stuff. So I really have to be building this for some sort of throughput. Bodo's still going? Pity research stations are so fat. My Bodos farm, right here. Bodos farm, comma, the. Yeah, still Bodosing along. Eventually I'm going to have 2 arms out here. And whenever an explosion comes, it's going to take out the previous crop, but like, that hardly matters, right? Bodos. For the past hour, yep. And then it's 42 a minute. And then you zoom out, and it's a little more before, honestly. Even more over the long term. I'm going to have to put in another block of these. After we determine that this configuration is stable, I'll put in another one of these, and I think that'll be even more Bodos per minute than before on much less. Like, all of this will get ripped down. Yeah, you've got all the bots. You've got none of the bots. Oh, there's no one can repair over here. We have to fix that. Oh, nice. Second tech of the day. We're going to hold off on implementing this because it turns out that we didn't actually need the cotton guts. So we're gonna hold off. To be continued on this, but instead we're going to continue drilling down towards the promised land, which I will not be able to make for a while. Prod 2. I want lots of this stuff. And we just got carbon fiber, which we can't do. So I guess we research small parts now. We have NENBIT Matrix. We're going to have to use NENBIT matrices here too. And lots of them, I think. Ooh. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? All this is going to be a problem. And this is awful. Why would I trade 10 Nexalit for this? This is bad. Why would I do that? But we have NENBIT. We have to make carbon fiber and glass. But we have everything else here. So soon. That's not entertaining me. And I don't suppose I can get away with splitting this into a large and a small, right? Because you have a lot of plastic too. Like they're... All right, let's see what happens if I just try this with one. We need, starting here, we need 40 copper cable. We need 2 Nexi-lit plate. We need 4 ferrite. Okay, great. Then we go look at the other one. We need 10, excuse me, we need 10, we need 10 plastic bar and 1 tin rare earth alloy. All right, so this isn't the worst. I've done much worse, honestly, with some of the grocery items. You know what I mean? Okay, and you go to 100, 100, 100, 100, and 200. So our number is 20. Here, count with me. 20, 22, 26, 36, 37. So divide by 37 and bring in like 225 or something. So like 225 times 40 is 9,000. And 225 times 2 is 450. Then 225 times 4 is 900. Then 225 is 0. And then just 225. I mean, that's fine, I guess, for one whale. Fine. All right. We'll do that. We'll just one whale for all of them. For all the stuff. So that will be this whale right here. And you will do something weird, right? So you'll make the coil core. And that needs, obviously, this coming around back. Right? Just obviously. I wonder if we're going to be able to have room for all this. And then the coil core will go through like that. And you need another 2. No, you need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 3. So you need this as well. So this is going to be super tight. But this leaves no room for getting anything out. Right? I mean, I suppose I can arrange it so we have an out on this side too. And then we can come all the way over here. And then I'll just arrange for one to continue on and then get picked up. Do I believe in this? I mean, kinda. I think I can make this work. So this, please go over there. And then we will need both of these up here, right? It's getting the superconductors in. So it really needs only, yeah, it needs, we'll make it work. I got an idea. I got plenty of ideas. I'm full of ideas. I am full of great ideas that everyone should listen to. Let's do this. So it's going to be like that. Now I need these guys to step up. Just one, please. To be properly centered. And we need to stripe you as much as possible. Well, how are we going to put in beacons here? We have left no beacon space. The beacon spent... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has to be right there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And honestly, I look at this and I don't hate it. Okay, this is our plan. Getting coil core and superconducting wire at a blow. This really doesn't reach? Oh, it really doesn't reach. That sucks. And then right here. This might be interesting line art. Let's take a look. No, it's terrible. Oh my god, I look at it and I want to be ill. Yeah, it's just completely awful. Just don't look at it. Just save yourself. Do not look. So you'll go right there. This just goes in like so. And then we'll bring superconducting wire down. It'll be awkward. It'll be fine. And then that will get onto this guy right here. And then that's this. And then you will place out onto the far side of this, which means we need one more of these right here. I don't know if it's going to be like that. All right, we have, in fact, a plan. We're going to get to superconducting coil today. Is everything going? Yeah, everything's going. This is nice. Lead antimony. You. And so over the past 10 hours, it's been 240 a minute, and now suddenly it's 480 a minute. What do you suppose happened here? Wow, what happened? Someone deployed tech. All right, so now I guess I tell this whale to go get this stuff. Mr. Whale, be whale hungry. And now, first we need a bunch of Nextlet. This is going to be obnoxious. So we need Nextlet. We don't have a lot. We have very little, actually. Load items. Nextlet. We're probably going to have to get Nextlet production up soon. Add destination. Drag us all the way back. Copper cable. Right there. Load items. Copper cable. 9,000. Next, drag us all the way back. We want to get tin rare earth, right? That's you. Load items 5. 225. Add destination all the way back. I think ferrite is somewhere in the 5 stack. Is ferrite in the electronic stack? I don't see it. Yeah, it's right here, actually. So that's ferrite, and we don't have any. So that's a problem. Plastic bar. We do have plastic. We have waste plastic bar that we can't get rid of. Ooh. That's interesting. 2250. What do we do with waste plastic bar? And we have to figure out what's going on with our ferrite. Probably just have to put in another generator somewhere. Yeah, it's in electronics. So right here. Then load items until we have ferrite. 900. Great. And then you come here. You wait for your circuit condition. Comparador equals go. And then times 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 9,450, 900, 2250, 225. Are you ready for this? think this is pretty good. Alright, come on, get fed. And off you go. Ferrite has to be looked at. And that's right here. And you're stopped. Why are you stopped? No zinc? Why is there so much stuff here? No zinc. Why are you so unbalanced? What are you trying to do? This guy. So we need a lot more rust, I guess. We don't have sufficient iron oxide. And that's not enough nitrobenzene. That's not enough benzene. Didn't I see this movie before? And that's not enough strip distillates. And strip distillates are kind of cranking as fast as we can. That's not enough medium distillates, which is not enough hydrocarbons. Oh, were you stopped? You might need more oil. Yeah, the medium and low distillates are just flowing out. All of them are just flowing out. We need more oil. And then maybe another speed item here. Where are we for crude oil? We have been pumping as hard as we can for as long as we can. So more crude oil is definitely needed. But we might need another source of benzene, maybe, or rust. And there's plenty of ways to get benzene. No, I mean, it's a receiver. But the problem is it's not worth the power cost. No. I mean, this isn't terrible, except it's a multi-purpose cracker. Except for that part. This is what we're doing now. This is so much better than this. It's like, yeah. Isn't cold water slurry easy to get? Like, if that wasn't a multi-purpose cracker, I'd think about it. As it is, working with the heat is just so awkward. Yeah, tailings is just cold water slurry. I got lots of tailings. So I could just distill that into benzene, maybe, and aromatics. But mostly benzene. So 200 tailings becomes 550 benzene. And just let that go. Here, let's... Nitrobenzene, of course, that's the only way to make this. But rust? Is there any other way to make rust? That sucks. Maybe this could be done. I mean, maybe this could be done. Is like pyrite easy? Do I have an overflow of pyrite anywhere? I'm getting into kind of after school stuff here. Pyrite is done in pentasulfide somewhere around here. Right there. So we make pyrite right here. And I guess the pyrite comes around here and then it gets made into pentasulfide again. Should I maybe make it into rust instead and then pentasulfide? We got the room. But this is obviously a supplemental because it needs pentasulfide to be driven forward to go. So I guess no, that's not a solution. It's making it right around a rust though. And then coarse fraction, no, 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 no. This makes, I mean, no, no, none of these, none of that, none of that. So the best way to do this really is nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene or chlorine, and I don't have a good way to make chlorine right now, and that's not efficient at all. Is there any better way to make pyrite? So this is how we're getting it now. That's not what we're doing. No, no, no. So wait a second. No, this is a losing reaction. 3 iron oxide becomes 1 pyrite. No. This would work if we could get rid of the phosphorus pentasulfide, treat it as a waste product. Like, how do I just get rid of you? Doesn't look like there's really a method now, isn't there? Which you wouldn't expect. Okay, this gets rid of a lot of it. It makes phosphoric acid, which I kind of always need. However, I don't have it, so it's academic. So no, none of these things actually work. No. Well, heck, I say. Heck diddly darn. Because I'd love to make pyrite from that, but I'd have to get rid of the side product. So I guess what we want to do is to make rust here instead of making pentasulfide, but that's just a supplemental recipe. So I suppose there's no substitute for the nitrobenzene, because this makes a lot of iron oxide. It makes it efficiently. We just need to get more benzene. And I guess I have to bite the bullet then, either do this in a multi-purpose cracker, or bring in more oil, which honestly, that's probably the best way to go. Process tailings using this, even though tailings is my nextlet mine mostly. Yeah, it's time to write this down. We need more benzene, more oil. Probably we start with more oil. All right, we're getting distracted. This whale is going to be stuck here for a while, I think, because we need this ferrite. Oh, okay, we'll tell you to just go. That's enough to have everyone go. So I gotta get a move on, I guess. You need ferrite, copper, and nextlet plate. So it's just going to be copper coil right there. Then we're probably going to call it after this. And then ferrite right here. And then, what's the other thing? Nextlet plate right there. That's you. Okay, great. And then down at the bottom, we need plastique. And we need this thing right there. And you will be hooked in like so. Look the same almost. That's unfortunate. So many of these icons are hard to tell apart. Like all of the white piles I've dealt with. What's needed least? Yeah, you. Alright, there. That's probably close-ish. So you're now done. You'll get pulled over like so. And we'll grab this. We'll hook it right here. We will move it up. We will mind wipe these guys. Then we will have superconducting cable. It will leap and it will drill down. All right, so, oh, you're kind of missing a little bit, aren't you? All right, so this takes a very short amount of time. Huh. I guess that we have, okay, for one thing, we have way too much stuff. We have way too much production here for the production up here, so it's not going to match. just from beginning to end. So right here we want superconducting cable, or core rather. And then you come over and this is our product. Can I see our product, friends? Yes, eventually, I suppose. Make them one at a time. Alright, so in a minute here, this will be done. I'll have a caravan haul all those up to the bin, and then we will have done a decent day's work, right? We have made strides towards blue circuits. Everything's just going really well right now. There are no problems. All right, one more. Let's do it. Here we go. There. There's the first superconducting coils coming along on the other side of the belt. And grabbed and grabbed. Why are you suddenly picky and wanting 17? Where'd the rest of them go? Here. Dump those off. Alright, so this is a trickle, but it's my trickle. There we go. Oh, wait, that was bad. Okay, superconducting coil in place. So now, caravan. Mr. Caravan, you have a job. You have to be dinosaur hungry. You have to come here and you have to fill your cargo. And then you have to run, don't walk, all the way up to here. Oh, we actually had a delivery already? 2 deliveries. Wow. Empty that cargo. Then I give you a snack. And you are on your way. Just gonna go get food first. So selfish. Alright, so let's step back and review. Let's look at our to-do list. We have to done, NENBIT Matrix, superconducting, all up to superconducting coil. So all that is to done now. Does this fit in one? No, it still doesn't fit in one screen. We did what, 5 things today? That's probably, I should probably be moving faster. Tomorrow we can continue with this, doing magnetic core in the south. And then high flux core. High flux core is a, how are you not? No, it's purely internal. And then if it goes from there, it goes to directly to high frequency SMD conductors. So I should probably be doing, is magnetic core a export? Kind of is, isn't it? Superconducting magnetic unit. So I have to be cognizant of this. So why aren't, it shouldn't be an export, but I should reserve the space next to the magnetic core in the next block. Here. I'm going to make a note. And reserve space. For what are you? What are you? Deposited vanadium core. All right, leave that space, and it'll be there at the next tech level when we need it. And it gives us a deposited vanadium core and then a superconducting magnetic unit. Which needs mech parts 3. So I could just leave everything like it is and have this be the superconducting coil. And then copy and paste all this and keep going. Honestly, I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Or not. Ah. I have thoughts. And the thoughts bounce around my head. Why didn't I get an explosion? I want an explosion. Where was the earth-shattering kaboom? I need to see the earth-shattering kaboom. So, progress today. I think my estimate about, a week to get through this was probably about right. I see we're low on lab equipment. Is this related to the fact we were having trouble with electric motors earlier? Sure is. Can't keep them up. Alright, so I'm gonna go fix that. And we're not doing this at a distance like we did last time. That caused problems. So we're just gonna drop back to the last recipe. And that's instrument. Right there. There you go. Take it all. Take it back. Eat it. Eat it, all of it. And this will start moving with this stuff, even if it isn't at a speed we would appreciate. And so we're actually not quite down to trouble with plasmids, so we stepped in at the right time for this. When you're all prodded already. Alright, that's cool. And now, on the other hand, trying again. It's time to wrap up. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm going to do something else. Maybe go take a nap. Maybe a nap will do me good. Anyone here recommend nap? Anyone here tried nap before? I want to know if nap is right for me. Should I talk to my doctor about nap? So that was good. I peeked at the alarm system here. Yeah, benzene's just persistent. Why is lime? Or is that crushed quartz? I don't know. So hard to say. But peek in on Yatoi Alo. Oh, I gotta fix that. Okay, one more time. We're not done yet. We're almost done yet. We have to go hand condense this because it won't do it otherwise. There you go. Now it's ready. And then Renea is ready and it's not going. So tomorrow I go to the next step of the Renea uplift. Because we had pretty trash luck rolling here. We rolled a 3 and then an 8. Well, guess I'll take it. And so they have to be intertwined with the Dingrit life cycle. I almost think I should bring it over here and do it here. And just have Renea and Dingrits go in, but I could just haul them back and forth. Because you have to raise Dingrits in order to make the Renea seeds. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Last look on Bhoomdos. We did not see the earth-shattering kaboom. That was incredibly disappointing. We go and we look at Bhoomdos. And we are very, very consistent now. And unfortunately, it appears that we're consistent at a level below what we're used to. So I have to put in another one of these, and we have to go, how are we doing on fuel rods? I know I can go up to the next level of these. We appear to be stopped. Why are we stopped? Oh, we're blocked on 241? Really? Oh. We have a boric acid problem. That didn't seem right to me. And lo, it was not right. What is our problem here? Oh, we have plenty of boric acid. I bet you I clipped that line. Alright, we're not going to investigate that right now. Boric acid for fuel. No, plutonium shuffling. And I'm just going to leave it kind of obscure. Maybe I'll forget and we'll be surprised when I find I've clipped the line. But that's definitely what I did. Alright, let's wrap this up. This was a pretty good episode. We did not get as far as I thought we were going to get, but I never do. I wish we were going faster. I feel like I should be making faster strides on production science. But 5 ingredients in a day isn't that bad. Anyway, where are we? Oh, and I didn't advance the wall at all. I have to try to make a note of that. Okay, welcome to the recap. What did we do today, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I mean, we just kind of built Factory. Cotton guts were blocked. We unblocked cotton guts. And then we just kind of ran around. Late in the episode, Renea has ticked over and we can uplift Renea now. We're probably doing that right here. It's going to be complicated. It involved dingrits. Yatoi LO has not clipped over even once yet, which is very disappointing. We propagated Kamouts, and that's all right. And I think we didn't pay a whole lot of attention. We researched a lot for Relesia. There's a lot of Relesia production we can just pull out of our pocket whenever we need it, but right now we don't. So I'm guessing I'm leaving that right there for the time being. Defer that maintenance. That's what one does with maintenance, right? And then after that, we built one thing over here, right? I can't remember what we did before. It was a thing. No, we built the new semiconductor over here, like the heavily p-doped semiconductor right here, and that's in. Then we turned our attention to superconducting cable, which we did NENBIT Matrix, cable, and then core, and then superconducting core right here, which are stepping stones on the way to high-tech circuits. There's still a lot of stuff to do for high-tech circuits. Like a lot of this is going to be done together in the final build. Like maybe this too. I don't know. Yeah. But, I mean, if we're at 5 a day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That would be 5 more days, which is entirely acceptable. And it opens up the tech tier for me. All right, we'll do more later. I'm done for now. Thank you very much, everyone. See you all around. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.